name's Kaven Avery. Today I'm going to be doing information on blood pressures, why it's important, how to check a blood pressure. Being a nurse, a lot of people come in for appointments and they don't know what blood pressure means, or they don't know how to check it, what we're checking it for. They just kind of sit there and just kind of go with it, and then they have questions and they never ask because they're embarrassed or don't want to seem stupid or anything like that. So blood pressures are important because we check them for any kind of heart disease, stroke, anything cardiovascular going on. Blood pressures can be known as a silent killer because a lot of people that are having heart attacks or strokes or anything like that don't even have a medical history, and then come to find out the blood pressure is sky high and they just stroked out and didn't have a clue until that day. So I feel like it is very important that you do check your blood pressure daily up until that, so if something like that doesn't happen. You don't necessarily have to check it every day, but at least 3 to 4 times a week would be beneficial, just so you're on top of your health. Go to the doctor and you know what's going on. You don't have any questions because you've already done your research or someone's already explained it to you. So hopefully you find this helpful. The 2 parts of your blood pressure are your systolic and your diastolic. The systolic will be your top number. The diastolic is your bottom number. Your average for normal is 120/80. A lot of people don't have that as their blood pressure, but everyone's blood pressure is different. Everyone's normal is different. Just because it's 120/80 doesn't necessarily mean that something's wrong. Excuse me. So to check a blood pressure, you can use a manual cuff or you can use electronic. I feel like to tell someone that's not really familiar with checking their blood pressure, an electronic would be the better option. You can buy them at Walmart. Any of your local stores have them. To check it, you just make sure that you're sitting somewhere with a flat surface. Even somewhere like this table here would be a good spot to just place the machine on. Wrap the cuff around your arm. Make sure it's tight, not too tight, cutting off circulation, but tight enough for when the blood pressure cuff does squeeze that it's getting an accurate reading. You want to be sitting straight up with your feet on the floor. Press the start button and it should start to, you feel the cuff inflating, getting tighter, and then you just wait until you get that final reading and it'll let you know what it is. Then you're prepared for when you do go to the doctor and they ask if you had any problems or anything like that. You can let them know that you have been checking your blood pressure, and then that kind of gives them the idea that you are being on top of your. I hope this video was helpful. I hope that you can go back to your friends, family, give them kind of information that you know about blood pressure, things like that, and maybe you'll help someone in the long run as far as something tragic happening or any kind of life-threatening situation. Thank y'all.